whispering to you this book about Bigfoot. This is part of my viewer's choice, and this topic was chosen by Hannah. Thank you, Hannah. Full disclosure, I don't believe in Bigfoot. Not even like 1%. But I love the concept of Bigfoot. I live in like the easternmost part of the Pacific Northwest, where it's Bigfoot country, and Bigfoot is everywhere, and he's like a neighbor. He's beloved here. Also, one of my nieces has a Bigfoot obsession, a monster obsession in general, but Bigfoot is near and dear to her heart, as are many children and adults in this area. So I appreciate Bigfoot. I respect Bigfoot. I do not believe in Bigfoot. I think it's a little silly, but, you know, if he was real, I'd love to be proven wrong. But Bigfoot's not real. This is Harry from Harry and the Hendersons, which is the best Bigfoot media that's ever existed. It's a movie from the 90s about a family that goes camping and they hit Bigfoot with their car. They think he's dead, they throw him in the trunk, but he's not dead. And it turns into wacky hijinks of Bigfoot in suburbia. It's actually a legitimately good film. It holds up. I watched it with my nieces and nephews a few summers ago. It really holds up. But let's read about Bigfoot. This first chapter is so ridiculous. As someone who's not a believer, let's read this chapter 1, Winter in the Woods. Bigfoot stretches and yawns. The cold January air seeps into his family's cave. He tries not to wake his mate or child. Like him, they are hungry. Anyway, hairy facts. In 1941, hunters in Illinois spotted a creature they thought was Bigfoot. The creature escaped by leaping 20 to 40 feet at a time, which is 6 to 12 meters. Food is scarce at this time of year. Bushes are empty. Bears picked every berry, nut, and root before sleeping for the winter. Bigfoot is thirsty too, but he does not want to be seen by humans. Even the short trip to the stream is risky. He waits until he's sure the coast is clear. Okay, Bigfoot facts. Well, I guess so. The names Sasquatch and Bigfoot are both used to describe the same mythical creature. Also, in some stories, Bigfoot lives alone, but in others, he has a family. In 1924, a group of prospectors claimed to have been attacked by a group of Bigfoot-like creatures on Mount St. Helens in Washington State. Chapter 2, A Large Legend. People have reported Bigfoot sightings for years. Some claim they have seen the ape-like creature. Others think they have spotted his footprints. These are not real. Although hundreds of Bigfoot tracks have been recorded, many were later revealed to be fakes. Girl, all of them are fakes anyway. Hawaii is the only U.S. state without any recorded Bigfoot sightings. Many parts of the world have legends of a huge hairy beast. In North America, Native Americans told stories of a wild man. The legend continues as settlers came from Europe. In 1811, a man in Canada found large footprints in the snow. Later, other Canadians also said they saw the creature. The monster became known as Sasquatch. In the United States, the creature was named Bigfoot. Many sightings occurred in the Pacific Northwest. People claimed to see the creature walking in forests. Salish peoples are Native Americans living in the northwestern area of the United States and the Canadian province of British Columbia. The word Sasquatch comes from the Salish word Sashket, which means wild men. I like the name Sasquatch. Bigfoot's kind of lame. creature also exists in Asian folklore. In these stories, the creature lives in snowy mountains. His name is the Yeti. Many people have tried to find Bigfoot. They make casts of the footprints they find. Some take photos and videos. Scientists and me think these are fake. So far, no one has proved the monster to be real. The Yeti is also often referred to as the abominable snowman. In the 1970s, many people reported seeing UFOs. They thought Bigfoot and UFOs might be connected. I also don't believe in UFOs. This is a fun time. I do believe in ghosts. I'll give you that. I have had experiences I cannot explain in terms of ghosts. I can't believe in a Bigfoot, guys. Any, cryptid, it's fun. It's fine. It's silly. But, calm down. Bigfoot today. Bigfoot is popular today. A TV show on Animal Planet follows the hunt for Bigfoot. It's so silly. Don't take it so calm down. The creature is also the hero of the Disney movie Bigfoot, which I've never heard of. That must have been a Disney Channel original movie. Many people still look for Bigfoot. The Bigfoot Field Research Organization seeks to learn more about Bigfoot. People want to learn about the Yeti too. In Western China, scientists studied Yeti samples. One sample was a piece of skin. Some people thought the sample came from the Yeti's hand. Scientists proved them wrong. They found that the sample came from a bear. What a surprise. Did you know that Himalayan bears can grow to be 7.5 feet tall, which is 2.3 meters? And Yeti samples help scientists learn about Himalayan bears. So there's a positive. Half human, half ape. Based on sightings, Bigfoot is tall, hairy, and brown. Some report him to be as tall as 9 feet, which is 2.7 meters. Bigfoot is heavy too. He weighs more than 600 pounds or 272 kilograms. Similar to an ape, he has thick hair over his whole body. So sometimes bears step in the prints left by their front paws with their back paws. This can leave a human-like footprint. Some people say the Yeti has reversed feet. His big toe is on the outside of his foot. Okay. However, Bigfoot also has human traits, does he? Similar to a human, Bigfoot walks on 2 legs, but his feet are larger than human feet. Most Bigfoot prints are 16 to 18 inches or 41 to 46 centimeters long. Some are as wide as 7 inches or 18 centimeters. Bigfoot's footprints could be proof that the creature exists. Too bad that they're all fake. Most descriptions of Bigfoot say that the creature has a distinct, unpleasant smell. Okay. Some prints show small lines and ridges. These details are different than a human's foot. Other prints have only 3 or 4 toes. Some people think a print with these details could not be a hoax. Sure, Jan. Scientists have studied Bigfoot samples. Some samples were strands of hair. Scientists proved that the hairs were not from Bigfoot. Instead, the hairs came from humans and animals. Many of the hairs came from bears. Some hikers mistake bears for Bigfoot. In 2013, the DNA of 30 suspected Bigfoot and Yeti fur samples was tested. However, all samples that scientists were able to test were ultimately from known animals such as horses and cows. Also, Bigfoot's thought to be larger than a gorilla. The behavior of Bigfoot. Some people who see Bigfoot say he acts like a human. Others say he acts like an ape. For example, Bigfoot does not use words to speak. Instead, he makes a loud animal-like scream. Cue Shane Madej's Bigfoot scream here. Bigfoot's diet is a mystery. Some people think he eats meat. Others think he only plants. Wow. Creatures such as Bigfoot are known as is different than a human's. It lifts its legs higher. The figure is also hunched over. The film matches other Bigfoot sightings, but many people, including me, many people believe the film is fake. So far, there's no evidence that Bigfoot is real. The Patterson-Gimlin film was taken near California's Bluff Creek. That thing is so freaking good. Scientists argue that a human-like species would use tools. For example, Bigfoot might use them to hunt, but no one has ever found proof of these tools. Scientists study fossils to learn about animals that have died, but no one has ever found a Bigfoot fossil. No one has found a body of a Bigfoot that died either. Until then, Bigfoot remains a myth. Gigantopithecus was a kind of huge ape that lived thousands of years ago. Some Bigfoot hunters believe that the two are related. And you know what's funny was I just filmed a video about Colorado and we saw this sign at one of the slideshows. That's so funny. According to a 2017 survey, about 16% of Americans believe that Bigfoot either probably or definitely exists. Due to sightings in the area of a creature resembling Bigfoot, this sign has been posted for your safety. Also, like, no one's been attacked by a Bigfoot, like, legitimately. Like, he's not in danger. Here's the history of Bigfoot. There's the sign again. Circa 1000 CE, pictographs created in what is now the Tule River Reservation show animals along with what appears to be a Bigfoot family. Oh boy. 1904, settlers in Oregon report sightings of wild men near the Success River. I'm sure there were wild men living. I bet that totally can believe that. They weren't Bigfoot. 1959, an article in True magazine, so you know it's real, discusses the discovery of large footprints in California. This article helps make Bigfoot a well-known part of American folklore. 1967, Roger Patterson and Bob Gimlin record a video that, to this day, is considered to be the best evidence of Bigfoot's existence. 1982, Rand Mullins, a man from Toledo, Washington, reveals that he has been using fake Bigfoot feet to make false prints since 1930. In 2017, scientists at the University of Buffalo, New York, examined 9 suspected Yeti DNA samples. The samples are ultimately determined to be from bears. And that's Bigfoot. There's a Bigfoot quiz. Let's do it. How tall can Himalayan bears be? Big. When was the Patterson-Gimlin film recorded? In the 60s. When were large Bigfoot footprints found in Canada? What's the Yeti also called? The abominable snowman. You guys, I have a learning disability where I literally can't visualize or remember numbers, so if the answer's a number, I don't know. Which is the only U.S. state without a Bigfoot sighting? Hawaii. What's a cryptid? A creature that we can't prove exists. And what's the other name for Bigfoot in North America? Sasquatch. Based on sightings, how much does Bigfoot weigh? Wasn't it like 600 pounds? Girl. Was that what it said? 600? My gosh. No. Was that what it said? Weighs more than 600 pounds. I guess that's like a giant bear size, but holy moly. My goodness. What is this Sally Short Saskit mean? Wasn't it wild man? And when did the group of prospectors claim to have been attacked by black creatures on Mount St. Helens? Evidently it was 1924. Himalayan bears can be 7.5 feet. The film was in 1967, and the Bigfoot footprints were found in 1811. Yeah, I can't remember numbers. That's my curse in life. But anyway, that was the Bigfoot book. I hope you're happy, Hannah. I don't know why I picked your topic. There's so many other topics I could have picked, but I was like, Bigfoot, that's an easy one. And I remember just how much I dislike reading Bigfoot facts that make it sound like it's like real and very serious when it would be so cool if we find a Bigfoot and he's real.